And in 2024, we are prepared to do it again. This would not be possible without the support of more than 30 different agencies from across the area that assist us. While the city hosts many large-scale events, Gasparilla is our signature event. As this event evolves and grows, one thing remains the same. We rely on everyone to be our eyes and ears. There will be plenty of officers and first responders at events throughout the season. So if you see something, say something, and let us do something. This is also a time to remind everyone to remember the importance of celebrating responsibly, especially our young Gasparilla goers. Since 2010, the Tampa Police Department has partnered with the E-Mystic crew of Gasparilla and Pepin Distributing to host the Responsibility Matters programming. This programming visits students at area high schools and universities to educate them about celebrating responsibly. This is a time to plan ahead, stay informed. Text the word Gasparilla to 888-777 to be notified of updates, alerts, and information throughout the event season. Take a picture of your kids the day of the event, so if you're separated, you can share that photo with an officer so we can share it with our partners and help reunite the family. When you arrive, also take a picture of where you park your car or use your map app and screenshot your location. As a reminder, the Children's Parade is an alcohol-free zone. For other events, celebrate responsibly. We have a zero tolerance for underage drinking. Adults should have a plan. Do not drive, do not boat, bike, or ride a scooter under the influence. There are many safe alternatives. First responders will be working by land, air, and sea to make sure that we see another safe Gasparilla season. As you can see here, our public safety partners are here again this year to make sure this event is safe and successful for everyone. None of this would be possible without our great city leadership. While Mayor Jane Castor couldn't be here today, we know that she's committed to supporting the coordinated efforts to keep Gasparilla and our city safe. Now I'd like to bring up my partner in keeping our city safe. She provides leadership to our paramedics and our fire rescue personnel. Please help me welcome Tampa Fire Rescue Chief Barbara Tripp.
Good morning. As he said, this is one of our signatures event, and we just want to thank all of the partners who has assisted. As the emergency manager for the city of Tampa, who works with an outstanding emergency management office, I just want to continue to thank all of our partners for their assistance. As he stated, we will have first responders throughout this event, throughout the next couple of weeks with the children Gasparilla Parade as well as the adult Gasparilla Parade. Our fast bike medics, we will have our fast bike medics standing in positions to assist. These bike medics are first assessment stabilization team. They're specifically medics have the ability to wave through any crowds, in and out of crowds, to be able to get there efficiently and quickly. We also partner with our fellow brothers and sisters of Tampa Police Department to assist in any medical. I want to continue to thank Tampa General for their assistance for the last 9 years. They have assisted us with medical staff that will be at our tent to assist with the fast triage and assessment of any injuries that may occur. Not only will we have medical staff on land, but we will also have our Marine Division out there to help protect our sea, along with partnering with Tampa Police Department, Hillsborough County Fire Rescue, Hillsborough County Sheriff Office, Florida Fish and Wild, and the U.S. Coast Guard, just to name a few. Each year, we always set up large-scale events, and through the enhancement of our Emergency Operations Center, we continue to communicate effectively throughout the community. Representatives from the City of Tampa, county, state, federal government, and local national weather services will be working and will be available to provide any resources if an emergency occurred during parades. Large-scale events like the Gasparilla Parade will always have a lean forward posture at the city to increase our public safety and essential government operations to ensure the residents and our visitors for a safe experience. If you live or work in the city of Tampa, you should sign up for Alert Tampa for emergency notifications from the city all year long by visiting tampa.gov/alerttampa. If you are visiting an area or just want parade information, updates, and alerts relating to the parades, text the word Gasparilla to 888-777. Once again, text the word Gasparilla to 888-777, and you will get updated messages throughout the event. Finally, be aware of your surroundings. If you see something, say something, and as Chief said before, let them do something about it. Be aware of your surroundings, have a plan in case of something was to take place, and we always want to protect our youth. So for the kids that are out here, take your phone number, take your information, write it on a piece of card or a letter and attach it to the child, whether you put it in his pocket or put it around the necklace. And just an advice from the Fire Marshal's office, we want all our participants, guests, and residents to understand the importance of obtaining the proper permit if you plan to host a party in conjunction with any Gasparilla event. A party without a permit will be shut down for safety reasons, out of compliance with fire safety and life safety. A good rule of thumb is to determine if a permit is needed is if it's alcohol being served, the property is being fenced in, and you have limited room for egress. Also, if there's a charge, these are some of the items that your party will be shut down if you did not comply with the proper requirements. Other items includes permits, cooking, and tents larger than 900 square foot. Fireworks not allowed for under any circumstances, and let's all have a safe and healthy Gasparilla season.
We can't host an event of this magnitude alone. It's because of our close relationships with our partner agencies helping to protect us from pirate invasions. One of our largest and closest partners is the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Today, I'd like to welcome Colonel Anthony Collins here on behalf of Sheriff Chad Cronister.
Good morning, everyone. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office couldn't be more honored and proud to partner with our local, state, and federal partners for Gasparilla. Gasparilla being the third largest parade in the country and continually growing, we see just so many things in Hillsborough County just changing. And the population boom of Hillsborough County, where we see 1,000 people moving to the state of Florida, majority of those people moving right here to Hillsborough County, and us protecting our citizens and seeing the 8% decrease in crime, this parade won't be any different. You know, Sheriff Cronister constantly talks about and is constantly proud of providing the best equipment and the best training that anyone can have available. And this parade won't be any different. So to the 300,000 plus patrons attending the Gasparilla Parade, just know you will be protected from sea, air, and land. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to bring up our federal and state partners. We work closely with these agencies on a daily basis and greatly appreciate the help they provide, especially during our large-scale events. First, you'll hear from United States Coast Guard Enforcement Division Chief, Lieutenant Grady, followed by Assistant Special Agent in Charge, Cheryl Harrell, Assistant Special Agent in Charge, Micah McCombs from Homeland Security, and the FDLE Special Agent in Charge for the Tampa Bay region, Mark Brunel.
All right, good morning. My name is Lieutenant Andrew Grady. I'm the Chief of Maritime Law Enforcement for Coast Guard Sector St. Petersburg and Coast Guard Operations for Southwest Florida. Thank you again for coming out today. This entire effort could not be done without the partners that stand behind me, including City of Tampa, Hillsborough County, Ye Mystic Crew of Gasparilla, and many, many other state and local partners. Talking about the maritime maritime parade specifically, the Coast Guard and its partners will be enforcing a federal safety zone throughout the parade route and here in the basin for the duration of the maritime parade. We ask that any boaters that are going to be joining us on the water remain outside of 50 feet from the parade vessels. We will have over 60 law enforcement and fire vessels that will be on the perimeter of those parade vessels to ensure the safe navigation of not only the Gasparilla parade vessels, but also the boating public that will be joining us throughout the event. One thing we like to do, a plug for boating safety here, is to ensure that before you guys get underway or get on the water, make sure you're checking all your safety equipment on board your vessel. Make sure you're complying with all state, local, and federal laws and regulations. And then if, again, echoing the boating under the influence piece, if you're going to be operating the vessel, please refrain from drinking alcohol and have a plan to have someone operate your vessel. Additionally, for the parade itself, once the parade reaches the southern tip of Harbor Island, we just ask that any vessels underneath 60 feet use Sparkman Channel to get up towards Garrison Channel and downtown Tampa. We will have vessels in place to divert traffic. And again, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out for today's event, and let's have a great event and fun event. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cheryl Harrell. I'm Assistant Special Agent in charge of the ATF's Tampa Field Division. On behalf of the Department of Justice, we're proud to stand with Chief Burkhardt and support the city's most extravagant events. When it comes to multi-agency task forces, the men and women of the Tampa Police Department know exactly how to mobilize an all-star team of local, state, and federal agencies and leverage our unique capabilities and expertise for a unified goal. ATF, in partnership with other organizations here today, is committed to making sure Gasparilla 2024, from the Children's Parade to the Pirate Invasion to the Film Festival, is the safest ever. Put simply, this community is in good hands. If you see something along the way, please say something. We have plans for just about every scenario. And most importantly, let's all do our best to experience Gasparilla season for what it is, a fun time to spend with your friends and families and showcase what makes Tampa so special. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Homeland Security Investigations Assistant Special Agent in Charge, Michael McCombs. As always, it's great to be here among you to enjoy the festivities of Gasparilla. As a principal investigative agency for the Department of Homeland Security, HSI takes a forward-leaning approach to identifying and mitigating threats before impacting our communities. HSI special agents continually develop and foster relationships with our state and local law enforcement partners to disrupt and dismantle criminal networks that threaten public safety. During this festival season, the key message from the Department of Homeland Security and all of our partners is if you see something, say something. Please have fun and be safe. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Mark Brutnell, Special Agent in Charge for FGLE here in Tampa. We're all very fortunate to live, work, and play in one of the best communities in America. And one of the reasons for that is all this partnership you see here today, these amazing agencies working together. As the Chief said earlier, and everyone else has alluded to, if you see something, say something. If something does not look right, please report it. If something is off or you just feel different about something, please contact someone. There's several ways to do that. You can text, you can email, you can phone call, or you can just simply walk up to an officer and tell them face to face. So please have a plan, as everyone said, enjoy yourself, and let's have a great Gasparilla. Thank you.
With so many people coming in to see the Pirates and protect our city, obviously we'll see an increase in traffic. Working hard to keep our traffic flowing safely and smoothly is our next speaker, the Director of Mobility for the City of Tampa, Vic Beatty.
Thank you, Chief, and good morning, everyone. Happy Gasparilla to everyone. If the last 2 years are any indication, we're going to have a very busy and a very successful Gasparilla season. both parades, we've seen record numbers of folks turn out. Tampa is a choice destination to live, work, and play, and these parades should be no different. First and foremost, the best information you're going to get about parking, about closures, all of that is on tampa.gov/Gasparilla. We strongly encourage everyone to arrive early. There is going to be a lot of traffic. Traffic will be off the charts. Please arrive early. You heard the chief say this, know where you're parked if you're driving. If you have children with you, take a picture, know what they're wearing so that it's available should you need it. Our hope is you don't. And enjoy the parade responsibly. We've got a lot of transportation options. So if you can avoid driving into the downtown area altogether, please do so. But having said that, we have HART buses, we have the streetcar with a lot of parking options in Ybor. That's always convenient. The streetcar is free and will take you all the way to the convention center right behind us, the stop, station number 10. For the children's parade, there's also the Jolly Trolley that's going to operate between Platten Bayshore and Beta Bay and Bayshore. And it starts at 11:30 and runs through 8:30 at night. Many other options available. We've got micro-mobility, so scooters, e-scooters for hire. These are subject to no ride zones. Again, that information is available on our website. There are certain areas in and around the parade route where these devices will not work. So please be mindful of that. You can, of course, bring in personal bicycles. All of our garages will be open. All city garages will be open, staffed and monitored. So if you need help, you'll have folks out there. All city garages have protected bicycle parking as well. So if you want to bike in, know that you have a good place to park and enjoy the parade responsibly. Finally, I want to mention that we have several other options as well that you can exercise, walking being the healthiest along our river walk to access different parade routes. And then don't drink and drive. Watch out for pedestrians and scooters. They're going to be all over South Tampa and the downtown core. Our goal is to have 0 fatalities, 0 injuries, and 0 crashes. Please join us in doing the same. Thank you.
A very important part of safety is educating the community, especially our teens. Regarding our zero tolerance for underage drinking, we have been successful in making sure that this message is heard and understood, and we have been able to do that through our ongoing partnership with Pepin Distributing. To speak a little more on how you will hear this is Jeff Weckbeck, the VP of Sales and Marketing for Pepin Distributing.
Thank you, Chief. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jeff Weckback with Pepin Distributing Company here in Hillsborough County. Pepin Distributing is a longtime sponsor of the Gasparilla Pirate Fest. We are always looking for ways to partner with our community in a fun and a responsible manner. We are committed to fostering a culture of responsible drinking and making sure that every experience with our products is a positive one. Pepin Distributing has supported responsible drinking for over 60 years here in Tampa with programs like Decide to Ride. This program is a collaboration between Pepin, Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and Uber, and is centered around the shared goal of ending drunk driving. This program focuses on changing the behavior and connecting with consumers before they even take the first sip. Simply put, if you don't bring your car, you can't drive it home. We have partnered with TPD and Hillsborough County School Districts for 15 years with our Responsibility Matters program. We fully support the zero tolerance for underage drinking and work with our friends at TPD to help educate. The program has decreased underage drinking by 54%. Additionally, we work at a local level with Mothers Against Drunk Driving and the Tampa Alcohol Coalition to stay informed on current issues and opportunities. Our collaborative measure of success for Gasparilla is ensuring safety and security. Proceeds from the sales of all of our products along the parade route benefits local charities, making our place a better place to live. On behalf of everyone at Pepin Distributing, I would like to thank Mystic Crew, Event Fest, the Mayor's Office, all of the first responders, and all of the police municipalities that came together for this event led by the Tampa PD. While I am confident that the mayor will not surrender this great city to the pirates, we do have to plan ahead. As such, please join us for Gasparilla, where we will once again have the world-famous Budweiser Clydesdales kicking off the parade. Thank you.
Just to add on those two same topics, we have the Hillsborough County Superintendent of the Schools, Van Ayers, and Kevin Plummer, the head of Tampa Prep, and Mystic Crew of Gasparilla, Captain Gardner.
Thank you, Chief Burkaw and the Tampa Police Department, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, and our Hillsborough County Public School officers for their efforts to keep our students safe every day. Because of our strong partnership with law enforcement, each year, as part of the Responsibility Matters campaign, officers with the Tampa Police Department go out to our high schools prior to Gasparilla to remind students to be safe and follow the law. In Hillsborough County Public Schools, we are preparing students for life, and in part, that means making good choices. Like everyone that attends the Gasparilla Parade, our students want to have fun at this Tampa tradition. We encourage our students to be responsible and to make smart choices so they can enjoy the day and be back at school on time, ready to learn on Monday morning. We are excited for Tampa's signature event. 7 of our high school marching bands will participate in the Gasparilla Private Fest, and 1 of our middle school dance groups will be in the Children's Parade, in addition to our school board members. We are so proud to be partners in this community event. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Kevin Plummer, head of school at Tampa Preparatory School. I would like to thank this morning Mystic Crew of Gasparilla, Daryl Stephanie, and Event Fest in particular for bringing this great celebration to our city and managing it so well. It could not be a successful event, though, without the efforts of the Tampa Police Department, Tampa Fire and Rescue, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Department, and all of the interagency members that are going to assure that this is a safe, fun, and awesome celebration for the city of Tampa. I'd also like to thank City Council, the County Commissioners, and especially the Mayor's Office for making sure that this event incorporates the theme of Responsibility Matters. There are just under 300,000 children in our county, and it's important that the adults, parents, community members, and educators come together with our first responders and law enforcement to make sure that this is a welcome, awesome, and amazing event for Mystic Crew and the city of Tampa. Hyde Park, Bayshore, Tampa downtown, these are our homes, this is our community, this is our city. Have fun, enjoy the day, celebrate with one another, but remember, responsibility matters. Thank you very much.
Good morning. I'm Truett Gardner, captain of Mystic Crew of Gasparilla. First and foremost, happy Gasparilla to all of you. Looking forward to a great season this year. And we've been doing this since 1904, so have a little bit of experience. But as it's gotten bigger and bigger, I wanted to thank everybody for being here behind me. And without them, we wouldn't be having this parade. Next, I wanted to thank our partners, in particular Hard Rock, Pepin, Chick-fil-A, and Ashley Home Store. Again, couldn't do this without their support. And then the agencies. I've been humbled to go to some briefings already, and it's amazing to see the coordination between all the different agencies, in particular TPD, HCSO, Fish and Wildlife Commission, and the Coast Guard. So just wanted to thank everybody for that. Have a great season, and thanks for being here, and looking forward to the next few weeks. Thank you.
And again, I thank all our partners for their help. And a special thank you to everyone in the community for being our eyes and ears. We cannot do this without you. The goal is to make this a fun, safe, festive Gasparilla season. Remember to text the word Gasparilla to 888-777 and keep up to date throughout the Gasparilla season. And you can always send us tips via 911 or tip 411. And of course, we've mentioned special shout outs. Of course, we got to give Bill Curry a special shout out for also assisting the police department with their Broncos. Now I'd like to open the floor to any questions we will have. Sure. The arrests are in single-digit numbers, and obviously the majority of those are going to be for minor violations. And again, a lot of those is because of the community's input. Even though we have 30-plus agencies out there, it doesn't mean that we don't need your help. And again, if you see something, say something, let us do something, let us intervene before it becomes something serious. Lost children, yes, that's why we actually remind everybody to take a picture of their child, and we do have at our bicycle rodeo lost children ID tags. Any other questions? Thank you. We're going to do in Spanish next.
Hola, mi nombre es Rose Angela Campos y soy sargento con el Departamento de Policía de Tampa. Eso va a ser un poco más rápido de todo lo que ellos dijeron. Bueno, estamos muy orgullosos de ver cómo ha crecido Gasparilla, tal como lo ha crecido nuestra ciudad. Hemos estado defendiendo a los piratas desde el primer desfile del 1904 y en el 2024 estamos preparados para volver a hacerlo. Esto no sería posible sin el apoyo de las agencias aplicando la ley de toda nuestra área. Habrá muchos oficiales en los eventos durante la temporada, así que si ve algo, di algo y déjanos a nosotros hacer algo. Esta es también un momento para recordar todos la importancia de celebrar responsablemente. Toma una foto de tus hijos el día del evento, así que si estás separado, puedas compartir la foto con un oficial y podemos compartirla con todo el mundo que está en el desfile. Como recordatorio, el desfile infantil es una zona libre de alcohol. Para otros eventos, celebre responsablemente. No se olvide mandar la palabra Gasparilla al 888-777 para estar al tanto de cualquier información. ¿Hay algunas preguntas en español? Muchas gracias.